It is a big day here at James Brothers. Today is the first day with our first official full-time employee. Think he's gonna work out well. We wanted to do lots of things and that sort of thing. So it's like, yeah, it's great because we're getting more done, but then it's a learning curve for me as more of a manager role, trying to keep him going and stuff, which, I mean, hey, we all got to grow, right? So we're learning. We threw him on a disc. He's an operator. Let's get him operating. Things are going well. He's having a little bit of issues here. There, I went to check on him, and as soon as I got out there, one of the hydraulic cylinders snapped, kind of like it did before. So we're going to quickly weld it up. He's working on it now. We're going to get him doing something until I can get the disc back going, but temperatures are good still, and they're going to be good all day, so we got to get that thing running quick. So it's important to keep him busy, and he wants full-time work, and I want a full-time guy. There's lots to get done. It's just managing it. So while I fix the disc, hopefully it takes less than an hour, he's going to take the Kubota, and from when we built our driveway and moved dirt, we got a bunch of piles of dirt, whatever. So we're going to get him to flatten it out, see what we can do, keep him busy. I think it'll all be good. A little Kubota I can. Actually, this one's not so little, but it'll be good. We'll get her done. That sort of stuff. We got this side prepped up. This side's all prepped. I got my little hockey sock on there to protect the cylinder while I'm welding. Let's get this thing buzzed up and back together. I got to get him running at this. We're quickly running out of days here that we're going to be able to run that thing. Some may say that the iron surgeon's back at it again, and you better believe it. And we got our scalpel sharp today, and we're just dialed in on the welds. Come on. Look at that. Beautiful. So I'll be honest with you, it's not my best, but it's far from my worst. We got her welded up good. Trying to keep the heat from coming down, because it's no problem when you're welding, but then as you're done, it really sinks in there. So we gotta dip it in the water, put some more water on it, and then go quickly hook it up and get my man rolling again. We'll give her a quick polish with some 320 grit right at the shaft here. Make sure the seal doesn't get taken out, and we'll be good to go. We're back, fellas. Good to go. I think we will make that work. Beautiful. All right. Get the CPS fired up. We got the deep tiller to join us here. It finished the field it was on. This is our last field that we need to do other than one near Transcona in the city. So we're trying to get things wrapped up because we're quickly running out of nice weather. Costco has big spots, but geez, hard to get this thing in a line, man. Definitely big, but that's part of the fun, right? We've been getting a lot done here the last couple days. Just getting some fuel to keep the guys running, and you know what? I miss little buddy. He absolutely loves telling me how to back up and like, a little bit more, Dad, a little bit more. Oh, you missed. And it helps so much. And now I gotta do it myself. Oh, little buddy's such a good little helper. Anyways, we got close to 1,000 liters in here. That'll be good for both tractors to finish that field. This will make for some quick tillage. I guess it's a good thing we didn't sell this 40-foot cultivator. This time, please don't hit the truck. I parked in a terrible spot, actually. Just a quick little pit stop, get them rocking and rolling again. Things are looking good. In the very short amount of time that he worked on this, it leveled out really nicely. A few spots that were high, they're pretty hard. I've been here for a while, so I think we'll just hit it with a disc here one of these mornings and then level it again, and all these bumps will be gone, which is awesome. I think we're gonna fire this old girl up and try and pull out some stumps here. Seems like a good thing to do before it gets too cold. See how she starts. It's not going to be pretty. Oh, we got ether though. Don't worry about it, fellas. See what she does. We're dead? Well, that ain't it. Why are we dead? Alright, I guess we're not firing this up now. I'll have to plug it in. Come on. I like having that high idle. We bumped it up to 1500. Got the boosters on there. Definitely gonna open up the air filter. Give her a snort or two of ether, because I won't have a long time to crank, so we gotta make it count. But yeah, that high idle works slick, man. Beautiful. Gotta give her a good amount so by the time we make it to the cab, still got something to sniff on. I don't know if it's been charging long enough, but we're gonna give it a shot. Come on. Not a chance. All right, that's a waste of time. We will plug in the block heater and the booster pack, because I'm not sitting around screwing around with this. That sucks. All right, we tried. Thought we'd get it. No bueno. Things are getting cold. In other exciting news, today we got the closing wheel springs that we ordered. So now we can completely rebuild the closing system, everything about it, make it top notch. And I'm really excited for these. So we used the John Deere ones previously. We used them for a couple seasons, and then they would start to snap. And they're fairly expensive. They're like 40 bucks each, and you got 31 rows. It adds up. So then last time we changed springs, once they started snapping, we went to some A&I aftermarket springs, and they were a lot cheaper, and you could tell. Very quickly they stretched and kind of lost their spring. They wouldn't snap, they would just stretch, which was no good. I would rather they work well and then just snap and then, you know, change them instead of just stretching and not working well at all. So those are kind of the only two options I could find until I did a bunch of digging on the internet, and I found these ones. They are made to the same quality control and standards and specs as the John Deere ones, but they're made out of, they call it piano wire. So they say you can get much more cycles, like twice as much life out of them before they snap. And they did say they snap, they don't stretch, which is good. I don't want stretch. So we're gonna try these out. I'm very excited to see how they perform, because closing is always our biggest issue with this John Deere planter. They can't close a row. So now we'll be able to go through them all, and I want to get rid of all the play in it and try and set them equally with a scale to be exerting the same amount of force, so that it's just even and dialed in for the whole planter. And it'll be better if they're all very similar. So we got that today, which is awesome. They came from the States, from a small company. They produce them, and I think they're going to be the ticket. They're half price of John Deere. They're a bit more expensive than the A&I ones, and they're supposed to be really good. So here's our box of springs, which is exciting. Now I can take apart all the row units, the closing units, and get things rebuilt. There's a lot of slop in this bottom pin right there. We're going to get rid of that. We're going to weld the hole that the spring sits in. Bunch of stuff to make it perform better. You gotta love stringing 300 feet of electrical cords into that shed to run a charger and a block heater, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, and it's plugged in, so we'll get this all closed up. It can sit overnight, and I'll plug it in later. We'll just let it charge for now. Just gotta shut this door now. Beautiful. We'll get this field wrapped up tomorrow, I'm thinking. No point in running crazy hours. We're gonna get it all done, and we don't need to bag everyone for an extra day finish. Oh, and there we have it. Another interesting day in the books. It was a good day though, and I mean, hey, we got another guy going, so that's awesome. We're getting a lot done. I'm just gonna take the guys back to their cars now. So hey, I appreciate you guys hanging out watching, and see you on the next one. I got the land clearing video coming up, or not land clearing, but like, you know, field maintenance, cleaning up around field edges, that sort of thing. Trying to make it interesting. Maybe try a few different videoing techniques or shots, that sort of thing. Trying to improve for you guys.